I'm Eric Nason with Newsshooter.com, and we are at IBC 2018, and I'm at the Aputure booth with Ted. What's going on, Ted?
Doing good, doing good.
How's the show been?
Been crazy. I think every year of Aputure just gets wilder than the last. I always think this is the craziest year. Can't get any crazier, but soon enough, the next year will come.
Well, you guys are always outdoing yourselves, so we have something very cool you want to show us. What do we got?
Yes, so this right here is the new Amaran MW. Now, the Amaran MW is in the M line, so if you guys know about the Amaran M9 or the Amaran MX, this is the next light in that series. Now, the W stands for waterproof, which means that this light is actually waterproof down to 3 meters underwater.
That's crazy.
So really exciting. This is already a surf light. This is already a pool light. You can leave this light out in the rain. But beyond that, we're going to try to see if we can get this down to 10 meters underwater before release. And the main thing here is that we're showing that, one, we can do waterproofing in a small technology, but if we're able to master this and get this down, we're hoping that we could even bring this to future products in the future. So things like, what if you could leave your 300D out in the rain and not have to worry about it? Again, I can't promise these things, but these are things that we're working on actively, and this is the first step in that direction.
Now, this also goes to another market. I mean, in a way, now you can move into the broadcast thing where you can, in broadcast every day, 7 days a week, there's no, weather condition. You got to go out and shoot a news story, and you're going to need light. And having it waterproof, that's a big deal.
Absolutely. And beyond just being waterproof too, this is a light that you can take anywhere. I don't want people just to fixate on this being a waterproof light, because the next thing about this light is that it is actually 2 times as bright as the actual Amaran MX. So this is an insanely bright light.
I can't see you anymore.
Yes, it is a blindingly bright light. I'm probably going to go blind in the next couple of years. I know it's going to happen. But 2 times as bright as the Amaran MX, which was already 3 to 4 times brighter than the Amaran M9, which was already the brightest mini LED on the market. And again, the way that we're able to do that is that we're using the chip-on-board technology from the 300D. So this looks familiar to you. We're building it for the first time into a mini LED, building it in, and at maximum brightness, which is, again, blindingly bright. This right here, I'm going to stop blinding ourselves now. This right here will give you approximately 90 minutes of nonstop use.
Oh, nice.
So a lot of battery life. And when I take it down to minimum, this right here, I actually get 24 hours of non-stop use, which is insane. So this is really a light that you can put in your pocket, you can carry it around. And again, that waterproof housing gives it a really sleek and tough aircraft aluminum housing that feels really good, and it's portable.
And it's actually not as heavy as I would have expected it to be.
Believe it or not, this is actually lighter and 2 times brighter than the Amaran MX, which is insane. Again, the MX is a fantastic light. This is really our next step in trying to bring it out. So this light is not out yet. We're expecting that it's going to come out in approximately December. And I'm forgetting one more of the effects that I didn't mention to show. Speaking of things that this light can do, built into this light, just like the 120D2, which has just come out, we also have built-in lighting effects. So I've got everything from paparazzi to fireworks to a faulty bulb effect to my favorite, which is lightning right here. And all of these effects are now accessible and built in. So I think a lot of the time we use mini LEDs to try to cut in between and try to ride that dimmer to fake like a TV.
Yeah.
Now, it never looks right when you try to dim that fader, because no TV program just has the light going up and down. What this will do is this will actually cut between different intensities and give you that effect built into the actual light itself. And again, because it's waterproof, if you want to take this light, put it underwater and get like a surfer going underwater with lightning coming from underneath him, you can do that. Or like a mermaid in a pool with paparazzi around her. All of that can be built in and accessible as well.
And color temperature, is this, you're going to be able to do a bicolor version, or this is going to be a fixed color temperature?
So I can't speak for the future of what we're working on. Sure. Ideally, we would like to go beyond bicolor, of course, but I can't say anything for that yet. But as of right now, this is just a daylight only light, so just like the COB 300D, this is daylight only. As far as power options, if you guys are curious, this is USB Type-C, built-in lithium battery. USB Type-C means that the same battery that is powering your ENG cameras, your camera systems, if it has a USB in it, you can also use that same battery to power your light as well. One battery system, just making it as sleek and fast as possible.
And you can charge it, obviously, with an external battery.
Yeah, you can plug it into a cell phone charger, you can plug it into a laptop, really anything to charge this battery.
How long does it take to charge?
Now, that is not set yet, but we're looking at right now approximately an hour and a half. So
that's great.
Pretty quick.
It lasts about as long as, when you at full blast, it does the charge.
Yes, so the time it takes to use it up, should be about the time it takes to charge it up as well. So then finally, it's coming out, we think, in December. It should be available before Christmas. And the idea in terms of pricing, it's not set as well too, but it's 2 times as bright as the MX. We're thinking it's going to be about $250. So doing everything we can to make it as affordable as possible. We're Aputure, we're going to do the best we can there.
All right, Ted, that's very cool. Thanks a lot.
Absolutely. Thanks so much.